motivation. Pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up, and if I bounce up.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9. Thompson Robinson to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
DTR to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. He's going to have a Browns first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal. Here's DTR. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his second touchdown of the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Browns 7, Bengals 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he'll be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
And a good effort effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ja'Marr Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Gun. Dot. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for the Bengals. 35 yards.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dot.
On first and 10, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's get set. Dot.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Here we go.
What can they do here on
11,
third
11.
down and 7?
Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
This drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 15. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Let's go now.
Now Thompson Robinson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Cleveland.
1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score.
Bengals nothing.
A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Thompson Robinson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And the Browns have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Back to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Browns will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Evans. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
12. Here we go. Hot.
Evans. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 empty. To hot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Gun. To hot.
Here's Burrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. To hot.
Throwing is Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Throwing now on 1st and 10.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. To throw, Thompson Robinson. The throw here is complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
On line, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11, empty. Let's get set. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. DTR to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Thompson Robinson to throw. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he's into the end zone. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the give, this is their fullback. And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sack. Hey, smash.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And that is not going to help at all. They needed a whole chunk of yards, not going out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and long coming up. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with Evans. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Evans. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
A run here with Evans.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Bronco switch.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
1st and 10.
Unlock line. Go.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They bring Judy in motion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Dotson, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On the toss, they'll run. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Gun. That.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
That.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
It's just set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that's going to get closed up quickly. We'll get only to the 37. Second down and 8. Up the middle they go. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Here's a run going left, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Third and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep